They say you never get a second chance to make a first impression, and that couldn't be more true for men navigating relationships, the professional world, and social circles. Whether it's fair or not, people begin forming opinions about you within the first 7 seconds of meeting you. Before you even speak, your appearance is already communicating. It's saying something about your confidence, your discipline, your social intelligence, and most of all, how much you respect yourself. Let's be real. In today's fast-paced world, most people won't take the time to dig beneath the surface right away. They are scanning for visual cues, how you're dressed, how you carry yourself, your grooming, your posture, and your energy. That first glance can either open doors or quietly close them. Think of your appearance as your personal billboard. Are you showcasing someone who is sharp, intentional, and self-assured, or someone who looks like he's just rolling with the wind, hoping for the best? I often hear young men trying to separate their appearance from their personality. Their argument is that who they are deep down has nothing to do with the way they dress. Now listen to me and listen very closely. Nobody cares about your personality if you don't take care of your appearance. While it's true that people shouldn't judge a book by its cover, the reality is that most people don't even give you the opportunity to show the substance of your personality. If your packaging is not visually appealing, you can cry about it, or you can take control and make your own luck in life. Now, this isn't about chasing trends or wearing expensive clothes. In fact, I strongly encourage you to stay away from luxury brands. There are many designers who make excellent quality clothes and accessories at a discounted price. This is about effort. When you put thought into your look, when your clothes fit well, your shoes are clean, your beard or haircut is intentional, you send a clear message: I care. And that message carries weight in every area of life. In dating, a woman can often tell within seconds whether she's intrigued by your presence, and your appearance plays a huge role in that. Looking well put together isn't just about attraction. It's about signaling that you value yourself enough to show up well. In social settings, the way you look can affect whether others feel drawn to you or dismiss you as forgettable. People are naturally attracted to confidence, and your image plays a huge part in creating that aura. And in the professional world, your appearance can directly influence your credibility. If two equally qualified men walk into a room, one clean, confident, and well-dressed, the other sloppy and unkempt, who do you think gets the opportunity? Who gets taken seriously? The way you present yourself visually is a silent introduction before you ever shake a hand or speak a word. And once that first impression is set, it takes a lot of effort to rewrite it. So why not start strong? Improving your visual impact doesn't require perfection. It requires consistency. Find your style. Learn what fits your body and your personality. Prioritize grooming and hygiene. Carry yourself like someone who respects his own presence. When you do that, you don't just change how the world sees you. You change how you see you. Appearance isn't everything, but it is the first thing. It is the first external expression of who you want to be and how you want to be perceived. And when you get it right, it becomes the launch pad for everything that follows. Your clothing, your grooming, your fitness, and how well you take care of yourself speak volumes. And people are paying attention, even if they never say it out loud. Let's start with clothing. Your clothes are a form of communication. Before you say a word, they are already telling who you are. Are you well put together? Are you confident? Do you respect yourself enough to dress like a man with purpose? A man in a clean, well-fitted outfit. Nothing fancy, just intentional, instantly stands out. Women notice details. The fit of your jeans, the way your shirt complements your frame, the cleanliness of your shoes. Dressing well doesn't mean wearing designer labels. It means choosing clothes that fit your body, your personality, and the occasion. When you look like you care, women subconsciously feel like you will care about her, about your life, about your future. Before you step outside of your house, make sure your jeans or your pants fit properly and that they sit precisely on your waist. Make sure your shoes are clean and wear a belt that matches them. Make sure your t-shirt or your shirt fits your body type and that it is appropriate for the occasion. You should never wear any piece of clothing with wrinkles. If you cannot afford to take your clothes to the dry cleaner, be sure to iron them before you wear them. I made another video showing you how to clean and iron your clothes. Go watch that video when you finish this one. As a young man, you should own at least one navy suit, a gray suit, and a light brown suit, all made of 100% wool. You should also own a pair of chinos in each of these colors, a pair of brown leather dress shoes, and a brown leather belt that matches your shoes. When it comes to shirts, you should own a few button-down cotton shirts in the basic colors and at least one spread color white shirt. Stick with plain colors for now. Then you can get into pattern fabrics later on. If you are not sure about the proper fit or your proper sizes, go to a tailor and get yourself measured. Now let's talk physical fitness. You don't have to look like a Marvel superhero, but being fit, having some muscle, carrying yourself with strength sends a primal signal. It tells women that you are disciplined, that you value your health, that you are capable of handling pressure and pushing through challenges. Fitness also affects your posture, your energy, your confidence, and all of that bleeds into how attractive you are. A man who moves with strength and presence doesn't need to be flashy. His body already says, I'm in control of myself. And believe me, that is very attractive. So go to the gym at least 3 times a week and work out for at least 1 hour each day. Show yourself that you can build and keep that discipline. When you are at the gym, put on your noise-canceling earphones and listen to this channel for motivation. Here's a simple workout plan that I follow at the gym for full body strength. I stretch for 5 minutes. Then I get on the treadmill where I walk for 5 minutes at the speed of 3 miles per hour. Then I increase the speed to 4 miles per hour for another 5 minutes. This is either fast walking or slow running. Then I increase the speed again to 5 miles per hour for another 5 minutes. After spending a total of 15 minutes on the treadmill, I do 3 sets of 10 reps of horizontal pull using either the hammer strength row machine or the chest supported row machine. Then I do 3 sets of 10 reps of horizontal push using either the chest press machine or the hammer strength chest press. After that, I do 3 sets of 10 reps of vertical pull using a lat pull down machine, followed by 3 sets of 10 reps of vertical push using a shoulder press machine. Then I end the session with some arms, abs, or squat exercises. If I can do this at my age, so can you. In terms of the amount of weight to lift, you could start with 1/4 of your body weight. Find out how much you weigh, then divide that number by 4. For example, if you weigh 200 pounds, you could lift or pull 50 pounds at the beginning. Then I would increase the amount of weight that I lift by 5 more pounds every 2 weeks. Remember to also eat healthy, keep hydrated, and get enough sleep. I made another video about how a masculine man must maintain a healthy lifestyle. Please go watch it when you finish this video. Lastly, let's get into grooming. This one is often the silent deal breaker. Bad breath, untrimmed facial hair, dirty fingernails, or a musty scent can kill attraction instantly, even if you're dressed well and are in great shape. But when your grooming is sharp, that's where the magic happens. A fresh haircut, a well-groomed beard, clean skin, a subtle, good-smelling cologne. These little things don't just make you more attractive. They make her feel comfortable around you. Women associate good grooming with maturity, hygiene, and reliability. It shows that you're not just performing, you live with a certain standard. Here's the truth. Your appearance isn't about vanity. It's about respect, self-respect, and respect for the people you interact with. Women want to feel proud to stand next to you. They want to feel like you elevate their world, not drag it down with laziness or carelessness. When you dress with intention, stay in shape, and take care of your grooming, you're not just leveling up your looks, you're becoming a man who's harder to walk away from. And in the world of dating and relationships, that kind of man doesn't need to chase. He attracts. So if you're tired of feeling invisible or not getting the results you want in love, don't start with pickup lines. Start with the mirror. It's important to understand that your appearance doesn't just help you with dating. It also helps you with your career. In the corporate world, performance matters. Your skills, your work ethic, your results, they are all critical. But there's something else that quietly shapes your professional success, whether you like it or not. It's your appearance. We live in a world where people make fast judgments. And in business, first impressions aren't just social, they're strategic. The way you present yourself visually can influence how others see your competence, your leadership potential, and even your value to the company. In many corporate settings, how you dress is often interpreted as how seriously you take your role. You don't need a $2,000 suit, but you do need to understand the power of presentation. A tailored shirt, slacks that fit properly, polished shoes. These aren't just fashion choices, they're signals. They say, I respect this space, I understand the culture, I hold myself to a standard. Employees who dress with intentionality are more likely to be trusted with client meetings, leadership roles, and visibility. Why? Because people assume that if you are detail-oriented with your appearance, you will be detail-oriented in your work. Physical fitness also helps your career by shaping your energy, your presence, and your discipline. A man who is in shape often moves with confidence. He appears more focused, more resilient under stress, and more in control. In fact, studies have shown that when a man is physically fit, he is often perceived as a more capable leader. That may not be fair, but it's real. Fitness communicates consistency, effort, and the ability to handle pressure. All traits employers value, especially in high-performance environments. Just like physical fitness, grooming is a small detail that make a big difference in your career. Unkempt hair, scruffy beards, chipped nails, or poor hygiene can quietly undermine your image, no matter how good your work is. On the other hand, sharp grooming, clean shave or intentional facial hair, neat haircut, fresh breath, and a clean scent projects professionalism and polish. It tells your boss, your coworkers, and your clients, I'm someone you can rely on. In corporate settings, especially at higher levels, appearance isn't just about how you feel, it's about how you make others feel. Do you inspire confidence? Do you represent the brand well? Are you someone clients want to work with? Here's the truth. Success doesn't always go to the most talented. It often goes to the most visible, the most trusted, and the most prepared. And part of that preparation is how you show up, visually. Your appearance is not a substitute for hard work or intelligence, but it's often the door that gets you into the room where those qualities can shine. So if you want to accelerate your career, don't just focus on your resume. Focus on your reflection as well. Because in the business world, how you look is often the first thing that speaks, and it speaks very loud. Beyond improving dating outcomes and career success, your appearance also helps you in many ordinary social interactions. In your daily life, you are constantly interacting. Whether you are at an event, in a coffee shop, at a networking function, or even in line at the grocery store. And whether you realize it or not, those small interactions can open doors to friendship, influence, or business opportunities. The way you present yourself determines how the world responds to you. When you walk into a room, your clothes are already introducing you. A man in well-fitted, intentional clothing commands attention. He doesn't need to speak loudly. His presence does the talking. People are naturally drawn to others who look put together. Again, it's not about luxury or brands, it's about effort. A clean, tailored outfit shows self-respect, which often earns respect in return. People trust a man who looks like he has standards. They are more likely to talk to him, introduce him, or include him in valuable circles. And that's where the real magic happens. Opportunity. Because when you show up looking sharp, healthy, and well-groomed, people start associating you with competence and success, even before they know your resume. That can lead to business deals, partnerships, and high-value introductions that others might never get. You're more likely to be remembered, to be referred, and to be respected. In short, a man who takes care of his appearance is more likely to be invited into the room. And when he speaks, people listen. So don't underestimate the social and professional power of looking your best. In a world that's always watching, the way you carry yourself is sometimes the loudest thing you can say. Lastly, there's a powerful psychological loop most men don't realize they are caught in. The way you look affects the way you feel, and how you feel affects how you act. This is called the appearance confidence feedback loop. When you take the time to dress well, groom yourself, and stay physically fit, you begin to feel more in control. You stand taller, you move with more purpose. You look in the mirror and see a man who respects himself, and that feeling bleeds into everything you do. That confidence changes how you speak, how you make eye contact, how you enter a room. And guess what? People notice. They respond to your energy. They treat you with more respect. They listen when you talk. That positive response reinforces your belief in yourself. And the loop continues. On the flip side, when you neglect your appearance, it drags your mindset down. You feel less motivated, less assertive, less visible. And when you carry yourself like that, people treat you accordingly, which only confirms the negativity you already feel. But here's the key. You can break into the positive loop anytime. It starts with effort, a good outfit, a workout, a shave. Small wins that tell your brain, I'm showing up today. And the moment you look the part, you start to feel the part. That's the loop. That's the advantage. And it's one of the simplest, most overlooked tools in a man's personal transformation. So next time you're stuck or feeling off, don't overthink it. Start with the mirror. Let your appearance be the first domino that turns everything else around. I promise you, when you change your look, you will automatically change your luck as well. This channel focuses on decoding masculinity to help you navigate what it means to be a man today. Together, we are creating a community of men who see reality for what it is, not what they are being sold. Please subscribe, like, and turn on the notifications so that the message can reach more men. Also, you can support our work via the link in the description below.